MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of four between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with their starting lineup, Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Last month, he had a double-digit home run total. He's not going to get cheated when he's at the plate. And when he connects, goodbye, Mr. Baseball.
David Stahl will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue.
Michael Williams will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Williams. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Here we go. Come on now. One time.
0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, we're talking about a different story.
Let's go.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Rosas going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, for a moment there, you're not really sure. Is that ball gone? Is it caught? It's a great effort out there to try to rein this one in, but it doesn't.
Glenn Ryu gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Strasburger has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit. At the plate, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can. Here we go.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rough Riders are out in front, 1-0. Rolando Aguilar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Charlie Carlin.
Javier Rosas is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Grounded to short. Williams. And a good throw gets him one gone.
First baseman,
Josh Huggins is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Williams ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
So stepping in, number 10, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Let it fly one time.
Trying to hold the lead. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Rolando Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Josh Huggins will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
One out now.
On it. Oh, he makes the stop. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
Johnny Harris strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Rough Riders lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Colon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Deep, big doc. Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander. Got him.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Robert Marks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Huggins on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him.
Boy, his guy's got him.
Michael Williams comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Come on, big guy.
A 1-0 delivery. Yeah. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, one time
And he
right
can
now.
only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Michael Williams will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Your turn now. No one better.
2-2.
Your turn. Drive him in. Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third.
Hold up,
Notch
right
one
here.
in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat.
One down here, fellas.
Rolando Aguilar has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Michael Williams digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Rosas ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, not in my book, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He was a run-producing machine last month, driving in over 30 runs. He just kept coming through with runners in scoring position, and he found a variety of ways to get it done. That's doing what it takes to help your team win ball games.
Michael Williams will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Line drive to left. Ramirez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately.
Ryan Strasburger will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin playing.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Rolando Aguilar digs in, earned an RBI with a bases loaded walk his last time up. Left side. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
You got it. No one better. Let's go.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Quisenberry is there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 4, Glenn Ryan.
Michael Williams will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Inside.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things.
Come on, guys.
Henry Blanton gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Slow roller out to short. Is to his right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rolando Aguilar.
Michael Williams steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. On his way to pitch number 100. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rough Riders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 14-3. So long, everybody. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor 3 of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's coming off a month in which he hit over 400. He hasn't shown any signs of slowing down, so we'll see if he can continue to run.
Michael Williams will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
Come on, baby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man.
Come on, baby. One
Michael
time. Here we go.
Williams stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, wait for yours.
Oh, that's
here.
well hit. Deep center field. Hill going back. Still going back. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Josh Huggins is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, but not 3 as he throws it away.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that.
Michael Williams will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third.
190.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle inning. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Johnny Harris gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Hey, put him away.
To short. Williams. Right. A quick out, number 1.
The batter,
Michael Williams is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Michael Williams.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Michael Williams is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to AA Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Michael Williams is our man to watch, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Gordon Wales is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series.
Hey,
Michael Williams will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fourth.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Glenn Ryu digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
Hey, stay hot now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visit.
He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Look,
Scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Michael Williams gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
There we go.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Michael Williams heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Michael Williams.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league. And
Glenn Ryu will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Andrew Lambeau will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Javier Rosas will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
First baseman.
Michael Williams will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosas is camped under this one. One pitch, one away.
Fielder number 4, Glenn Ryu.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jordan Danks. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
To second for one.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle.
Stepping in, Michael Williams, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Williams.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Let's go.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He is.
No one better.
Striding into the box, Glenn Ryu. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the 1-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Rosas ranging back at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 12-4. In other A's news, starting pitcher Henderson Alvarez is being made available to other teams in the trade market, according to multiple sources. The Brewers are said to be among the clubs interested in acquiring him. The Angels grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-1. Ketel Marte had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the M's took down the Rays 12-2. The White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. The Astros brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. The Royals cracked 16 hits on the day.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Luis Baroa will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
And he's retired 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting.
Michael Williams will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike, too.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
See it, drive it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Michael Williams will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Michael Williams will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The 0-1 on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lundy ranging back, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got it.
At the plate, Michael Williams, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Nope.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, these guys just don't want to go quietly. They were down to their last strike, but
Martin Almanzar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And this could very well turn out to be a real back-and-forth struggle here. So that's a good job for these guys to open this 4-game set with a victory here in front of the home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot.
Michael Williams will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Michael Williams.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, wait for yours here.
That's inside. 2-0. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were forced on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, hold it here. Hold it here.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long.
Glenn Ryu will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Runners are at second and third with one down.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Left field and deep. Lundy ranging back in to score the runner from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs.
Michael Williams gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Looking to minimize the damage here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Come on, big guy. Hey, get your pitch right now.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Alfonso ranging into shallow right, and that's the third out. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds are out in front.
1 down now, 1 down.
Jimmy Lundy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Ramon Alfonso will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
To short. Here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Batting 9, first baseman, Nathaniel Randall.
Adam Zahorik is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hey, come on now.
Grounded to short. Williams is right there, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, kind of a high chopper.
Michael Williams heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Michael Williams.
Hey, here we go, kid.
High and deep to right center field. Cairo looks up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2.
Nathaniel Randolph in now. Popped out in his first trip. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Ah, and he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball.
Michael Williams will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Come on, guys, get your pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Hey, see it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the
One
plate
and
that
two.
time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head...
Michael Williams is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Shortstop, Michael Williams.
In there, no balls and a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Too low with a fastball there. One ball, two strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, here we are.
Glenn Ryu strides in, grounded out his last time through. A pause and the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-2. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds. Michael Williams will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Lundy. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Michael Williams. Here we go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Drive it right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Center field.
Yeah, a nice job.
Michael Williams will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Williams.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. When you talk about players here in Double-A with good bat speed, take a look at this swing. That'll get your attention.
Hey, see you in the rip.
Glenn Ryu steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
And he waited for his opportunity there, but it's not going to pan out this time. It's a good throw. Nailed.
Hey, we got no one here.
Nathaniel Randolph will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Me.
Marks is there, and he's got it for the first out. Luis Baroa steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night. After looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Baroa racing back to the track. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 22 on the year. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his third home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart... Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Williams will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the three particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Glenn Ryu.
Glenn Ryu will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Nathaniel Randolph will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Miguel Cairo will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Hey, let's go right here.
Slow roller back to the mound. Step on the bag for 1. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
He kind of got stuck in an
Quinn Grant will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. 3-1, here it is. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly, 1 there. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, really no.
Michael Williams will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
1-2, here it comes.
Let's go.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him.
Hey, like you can.
Glenn Ryu gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Lundy there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom.
Here we go now.
Miguel Cairo steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just contact to get that confidence going again.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, Quinn.
Michael Williams will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Shortstop, Michael Williams.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right.
Nathaniel Randolph will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Throw just in time.
Hey, put him away.
Quinn Grant digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score, too.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. And not in time as the second run scores. Stepping in, Michael Williams. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Williams.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him.
In now, Michael Williams. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. Michael Williams ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. On the ground to third. Hendley takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Enrique Alvarado will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how.
Michael Williams will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Danks ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 4.
In now, Jordan Danks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed.
Michael Williams will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Danks is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Michael Williams will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Strasburger ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far. And the lead is now 7-2.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Michael Williams will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Castaneda scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet.
Now to the plate, Javier Rosas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. On the ground to short. The second for one.
That's an out.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Michael Williams gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Michael Williams.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-0 count, here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Some good pitching, some... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
The final line score.
So that just about does it. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach and it tends to pay off.
Rob. Michael Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Great take right there.
And that misses for ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And with that, here's...
In the last 10 games, he's hit 8 home runs. That's a remarkable display of power. Time for these opposing pitchers to try a new approach.
Williams.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Michael Williams comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1-0 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Danks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 5.
Michael Williams will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Williams.
Let's go now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Jake Smolinski digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Strasburger going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Williams. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Come on, big guy. Get your
From
pitch
the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hard liner toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. Leonard Shimizu will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hey, strike him out. Bucked up right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics, 4-3. The Astros put together 10 hits total as they beat the White Sox on the south side, 4-1. The Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners, 9-2. The Dodgers finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels, 2-1. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto, 9-4. Joey Votto plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Cincinnati took care of the Indians, 7-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Jordan Zimmerman earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins,
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Pedro Gomez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK? Michael Williams gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Hey, now, here we go.
And he lays off there, 1-0. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-2. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And a rather easy first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Felipe Ramirez gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Williams. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Henry Blanton will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Grounded to short. Fielded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Michael Williams is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball.
There's a swing and a ball. Every stitch of as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
David Castaneda in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
To short. He's got it. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Rolando Aguilar in now, popped out in his first trip. 1-2, here it comes. To short, hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Michael Williams stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Nope. Ball 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Hey, see you deep and drive. What do you say?
Hit to short. To his right, Blanton. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
A tough play here for a first baseman. You don't mind the ones that bounce right in front of you, or the ones that bounce 7 or 8 feet in front of you and come right into your lap. It's those in-between hops that give you trouble. And here, you see him try to get large and make the scoop, but all he can do is knock it down.
Jake Smolinski steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
This all gets back to footwork here. Catchers are usually not the fastest guys around, but the good ones do have one thing going for them, and that's a quick setup behind the plate. And this guy's dead to rights here.
Felipe Ramirez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
Hey, no outs now.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Oh, that was definitely a double.
Josh Huggins will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Williams. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rough Riders are out in front, 4-3. Michael Williams will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Trying to hold the lead. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hill has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning. Will Quisenberry steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Could this be 2? Oh, he makes the stop. The second for 1. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Great effort, but that'll go into the books as a hit.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Henry Blanton digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
On the ground to the left side. Marks gloves it Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Michael Williams steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
On the ground up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and
Jake Smolinski gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit?
Max Muncy is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
That's a good at-bat there. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired.
Martin Almanzar will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Good turn right here. Got him in.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, right guy, no better up there. And he's right here now.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, that's a huge strikeout.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep
Digging
going.
in to try it again. Cal Flanagan will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Strasburger is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
You know, I think they have to be.
Michael Williams will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rough Riders are out in front, 5-0. Javier Rosas stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Muncy. And that's the third out. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Michael Williams digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. Javier Rosas will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, one away.
Hit on the ground to short. To his right. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Michael Williams will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Glenn Ryu will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Montoya is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak.
Andrew Lambo will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The run scores from second. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, for a while there, it didn't look like they were ever going to break through, but they finally get on the board here in inning.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Stephen Herman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a look and a throw back to second. And they got him. Johnny Harris will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Muncy ranges to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Michael Williams gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Williams.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Come on now. 1 time.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Glenn Ryu will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
Andrew Lambo.
Hey, wait for yours.
Andrew
here.
Lambo stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on,
Dig,
get
run
a
it out,
couple
run
in,
it
and hope the
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, he's going to head back.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Herman, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Montoya is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 9-1. At the moment, the A's sit in third place in the American League West Division, 1 game out of first. The Yankees sit in third place in the American League East Division. They're 3.5 games back. The White Sox allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-0. Right now, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division, 5.5 games back. The Astros are in third place in the AL West, 1 game out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they pulled off